Great afternoon, you all. Hey, light bulbs. It's your girl, Light of Mine, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. And I am here for a collective message. And it's important to be in flow at this time now more than ever. But Spirit is advising me at this time, especially for this video, to remain off camera. It is not about me. It is about what is going on in the ethers. There are certain entities that do not want me to talk about this, but I am not the first person to come out and express what is going on. I've been seeing quite a few people coming out and letting the collective know that we are in a time of heavy spiritual warfare. Whenever it is about to get hot outside, whenever certain energies know that the power of melanated peoples all across the globe increase when it is hot outside, when it is warm outside, when that sun is out. And so in order to combat this increase of power, they permit certain levels of warfare to occur, to knock us off our square, to get us distracted, to get our emotions all out of whack so that we aren't thinking and acting clearly, so that our nervous systems are irregulated, so that we don't have the energy to push, to fight, to advocate for ourselves. Cinco de Mayo, which is one of the main holidays in which Black people celebrate here in the United States especially, they know that we gonna drink, you know. They know that if we drink and we gonna smoke a little something. Here in Atlanta, they have hookah at the Thai and sushi restaurants now. It's all calculated. It's all premeditated. There are certain things going on. Some of you may feel like isolating at this time. Some of you may feel overwhelmed at this time. Some of you feel the need to really lock in on your goals and ignore the loudness and distraction of what everybody else has going on. And if that is you, congratulations. Congratulations, light bulb. I know that it may feel heavy or like it's coming out of nowhere. Some of you all may have randomly experienced a very challenging situation. Some of you all's family members may be coming at you left and right, testing to see if what you believe is really what you know or if it's just what you believe. Some of you are being faced with being alone and isolated because you may have been in codependent relationships or connections, whether that be with people, whether that be with money, whether that be with certain codependent habits. Again, drinking, smoking, avoiding, running, which is the same thing. You may have just been disconnected with these codependent systems in order to come back to you. And so wherever these upsets have occurred, whether that be through family members, through partners, through random encounters, these are tests to see if you've learned the lesson, to see if you're ready to move forward with what strength and power and gifts that spirit that your honorable ancestors are waiting to give to you, that you have been being prepared for. Again, some of us have been taken out of these codependent systems to focus on ourselves, to get back to who we are and what we're doing it for without all of the distractions. And if distractions have come your way, I think of it in two ways. I think of it as a test, like I just said, to see if you really are ready for what it is that you have been asking to be prepared for. And on the other side of it, there are entities that see how powerful you are and what is being prepared for you. So they want to stop that at all and every cost. Right? They know your power. They know your purpose. That's why they pump your body with poisons. Food. Processed food. GMO food. Shortages out of nowhere, medications, big pharma, compromised water, them pumping chemicals and waste into our drinking water, 40-hour-a-week jobs, $2,000 a month rent for a 2-bedroom apartment, $500 car notes, $300 car insurance. Come on now. Chemtrails, the elimination of trees, boxed houses. We live in boxes every day. We're in boxed classrooms when we're in school. We are taught to think inside of the box, never to think outside of the box, our natural creativity. The hookah, the alcohol, the cigars, the relos filled with toxic chemicals, the list goes on. Right? Certain health issues that you may have been experiencing recently. Look to see what chakra system this particular issue correlates with, because you may need to do some clearing work or energizing work when it comes to that chakra system. That chakra may be too underreactive or overreactive, and it just needs a little balancing. Because what I find is when one thing is out of whack, it shows in other places. So it's important to stay as balanced as we can as possible, as aligned as we can as possible. If you notice that there is so much clutter in your home and you're usually a very clean person, pay attention to that, because what's going on in your environment is going on within as well. So within, so without, as so without, so within. So clean up, declutter. Get your mind decluttered. Get your emotions decluttered. Get your physical environment decluttered so that you can align. Get your diet, those things that you are eating, declutter that. Ask yourself, what makes me crave these unhealthy foods? Yes, I know that it is a habit because I have been eating like this since I was a child. My mom was feeding me these processed foods. But what now keeps me in that space? What emotions are triggered that when I feel that emotion, I want to go and eat the most greasy burger that I can find? Am I drinking water? Do I feel clear? Am I making my bowel movements consistently? Is the waste that is being accumulated in my body, being fleshed out consistently, right? Am I truly aligned with health? Am I truly aligned with prosperity? Am I truly aligned with love? What are the words that I'm telling myself every day? What kind of connections, what kind of people am I allowing in my energy? Am I being aware of what I am allowing in my energy? Am I protecting myself? Am I seeing myself as divine? And at any point, if you feel yourself saying no to these questions that usually you would say yes to, you may be under spiritual attack. You may be involved in this warfare. Privacy is more important now than ever. There are entities that seek to control all that we do. Again, that's why they pump these foods and beverages and habits and distractions into our everyday lives so that they can control what we are doing through these avenues. There are entities that feed off of the frustration, the anger, the anxiety, the I can't pay my bills, what am I going to do? The why am I being treated this way? The despair. The oh my God, Jamie Foxx got poisoned, he had a stroke, it's because of Diddy, it's because of that. When he's been healing for weeks now. They ain't want to let us know that because they were feeding off of that despair, that worry, that anxiety. They practice rituals in front of our faces every day in order to harvest our energy. I don't think y'all hear me, but those that do hear me, y'all know, and y'all have known for a very long time. Some of you have been off of social media for years. Some of you all only get on as it concerns and pertains to your business. Some of you all already know what's up. But there are those of you all that don't and that feed into it. You are a casualty of war. Again, they know your power. They know your purpose. That's why they do it. Our lives, especially for those of us that live in the United States, is very unnatural. And it's up to you to call back your nature, to call back your sovereignty in the ways that feel most important to you. It's up to you to make the decisions for you and your growth and your healing. Okay, light bulb. Yes, I am a healer. Yes, I am here for you. Yes, I am here to be a motivation and encourager. Yes, I am here to hold space for you as you express the unfairness that is going on in your life. Yes, I am a counselor and a coach and a friend and your sister, but I can only hold space for you as you do your healing work. I can only hold space for you if you are ready to do your healing work. That's why I've taken a step back from the readings, just trying to figure out how can I make this more sustainable, not only for my energy, but for you all. My purpose here is not to feed into psychosis or feed into those that are not willing or ready or able to do the healing work. I am here for those that are willing and able and ready to do it. I can only be of true help if I am called to do so, if I am asked to do so by a willing and ready participant. but you beautiful and divine soul. You can do it. You can change. You can elevate. You can prosper. You can be happy or content. You can fly. You can build. You can stabilize. You can do all things. You can do all things as long as you continue to breathe. Don't let this time of heavy spiritual warfare conquer you. Like in ATL, the movie ATL, it's one of my favorite movies. T.I. or Rashad, the character, says, you may slip or stumble a little bit, but you can't fall out there on that rink. You cannot fall. You may slip or stumble, but you can't lose your footing. You cannot allow these entities to conquer you. You're more powerful than them. So why would you give your power away to a weakling, to an entity that feeds off of your weakness? Again, that's what they want, which is why you're met with so much opposition, which is why you're being met with so much opposition at this time. They want to see you fall. And it's okay. Again, if you slip or stumble a little bit, we all do that. But on the other side of that, I want you to stand tall. I want you to take back your power. I want you to say, yep, you thought you had me, bitch. But let me show you who the real Mohican is. Let me show you who the real Miccosukee is. Let me show you who the real warrior is in this town, okay? Don't fall for their bullshit. You are too strong for that, light bulb. You are too strong for that. You can do all things. All weapons formed against me got a jam. So, moving forward, I will be creating a breathwork meditation. I know in so many of my readings, if you are a returning light bulb, you already know that I speak breathwork and manifestation all day, every day in our readings. And so that is what I am going to be more pushed. I'm being called to pay a lot more attention to that. I still offer readings. I still offer personal readings. I still would be coming on here with collective messages, energy readings. However, again, my purpose is to help those that are ready to really be helped. And when it comes to regulating the nervous system, that is so important now more than ever, because when we are reacting, when we are responding from a chaotic nervous system, we're doing everything that they want us to do. We're running around like chickens with our heads cut off. They're able to control every single thing that we do when we are not connected to our breath. And then on the manifestation side, we can do all things. We can have all things. We have been programmed to feel and think that we are so mediocre, and ain't nothing mediocre about this tribe, about this community. And so manifesting and knowing that we are manifestations of God, of Source, of the highest infinite intelligence to ever exist, it created all of this. We can literally have anything that we want. And so breathwork and manifestation, that is what I am being really called towards right now. And I thank you all for your support, your continued support, your patience. I will be offering manifestation coaching, one-on-one manifestation coaching, and then group sessions as well. I will also be offering one-on-one breathwork coaching and breathwork groups as well. as well as free, information. That's the most important thing to me as well. So, or affordable for those that are willing and ready. So, if you have reached the end of this collective message, I just want to reiterate how powerful you are, because you are receiving this message for a reason and at a time that is right for you, even if it's, a couple months down the line. I see 2023 as being a year where those certain entities are really testing those divine energies. They're testing us. They're testing us, they're testing us, they're testing us. And so, again, link up with other divine energies that are committed to prospering, that are committed to staying strong, that are committed to protecting themselves, that are committed to remaining courageous, that are committed to building, that are committed to remaining secure in all that they do, that are committed to their health, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, in all of the ways. Make sure that you are speaking words of power over yourself daily. Make sure that you are going out and putting your feet in that motherfucking grass. Make sure that you are breathing, because if you can breathe, you can get through anything, one breath at a time. Don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. Stay tuned for all updates. And I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all later.